Hey guys, we are back live from Sacramento. I am once again joined by the lovely Nicola, who is helping me out while Lars is coaching his athletes.
Hello, hello.
Ready for the Titans toss, which should be starting very, very soon. So, Nicola, you have the order of groups.
Okay, that was one of those silent sweeps,
Group
they call
4
them.
is up first.
TV terminology.
We are
Going.
going.
Commercials.
Yes, so we've got group 4 is going to be up first. Then it's going to be group 5, group 2, group 3, and group 1. And just a reminder of the rules here: the guys have 10 bags to toss, and if they miss one, they do not go back and grab it. So they have to move immediately on to the next one. It's split times on every single bag, and the time stops when the bag hits the mat. It's not when it goes over the frame. So this is going to be a really interesting one. Never seen this combination of height and distance at any strongman competition. No. I don't know if you have.
No, definitely not. And not that many bags in my whole entire life.
No, 10 bags is a lot. Like with that lactic acid build-up, I think, obviously having to go from the closest and then to the furthest when they're going to be the most beat up.
Yeah.
Do you think a lot of guys are going to finish this?
I honestly don't know because I've never seen it. And like explosive power is like the first thing to go. It only lasts so long. So it's gonna be tough, whoever does get it. But then they've had all this time to practice. So
Of course, yeah.
they should know if they can do it.
Yeah.
And that frame is like pretty fantastic, to be honest. I quite like that.
Yeah, no, the whole setup here looks really cool. But I think it's one thing being able to do this in your gym in perfect conditions.
Yeah.
Day 2 of the competition yesterday was a really long, hot day.
Yeah.
I know, some of the guys feel absolutely fine. Some of them feeling really beat up at this point. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this event. A throwing bag is always really, really good to watch anyway.
Yeah.
The fact there's so many of them,
Yeah.
it's going to be interesting
Definitely.
to see who's been working on that explosive power.
So the first pairing that we've got is Maxime Boudreau and Tristan Hof, both Canadian athletes. There's only 2 pairings in group 4, so after them will be Trey Mitchell and Andre Foytu. Andre leading the group at this point.
He's doing absolutely amazing, but I mean, it doesn't surprise me. He is just getting better and better, and he's still so young, so, he's got a lot of years ahead of him.
Yeah. So Mel here asking if there's any logic behind the group order. So when they initially did it, because they don't want the same group 1 shouldn't be starting going first on every single event, because obviously it's an advantage to go later and to see, how it's all done. So they were going to do...
So, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for day 2 of the SBD World's Strongest Man?
Basically, they've mixed
Let's
it up.
go.
So
First 2 athletes are in position.
Quinny.
the groups always follow each other the same amount of time. So it does work out that it's nice and spread and even.
Yeah, I quite like that they mixed it up and it wasn't just the same order.
Yeah.
It kept things a bit exciting here for us watching, so it's good.
Yeah, so just a reminder, the group order today, we've got group 4 up first, and then it's group 5, then I believe, hold on, Nicola's got it, then it's group 2, group 3, and then group 1. So 4 is currently led by Andre Foytu. Obviously, unfortunately, we lost Luke Richardson from this group yesterday, but still some really good battles in here with Trey Mitchell currently in 2nd place. And then Group 5 is currently headed up by Pavlo Cordiakis.
This is the 2025 SBD World's Strongest Man. First up, in Group 4, at the Titans toss, Tristan Hof and Maxime Boudreau.
First 2 guys coming up onto stage now. Be prepared for some frantic commentary because I think it's going to go quite quick.
Yeah, this is going to be exciting. We're probably not going to be able to keep count of everything that goes over.
No.
It depends how quick they move, I suppose.
Yes. But Maxime, an incredible thrower, so really excited to see how he does here. Although I feel like maybe we cursed him because we were saying that before the Strongest Man on Earth last year when they had the max height, and he was actually out first. Yeah. Well, it's a bit of a surprise for Max.
Gets on better this time round.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Better luck.
Yeah,
I'm sure. Canadian head-to-head, indeed. It's nice. It's a shorter day today with just the 2 events, so hopefully our friends in the UK can catch the whole thing without killing themselves. So it's a long day.
It's Friday. It's fine. Stay up late.
So 10 bags as a reminder. Oh, look, Loz is coming with the refreshments. How good.
Smoothie. Thank you so
smoothie.
much.
Thank you, babe. Did you get
Representing Canada,
Oh, you even got
Tristan Hof.
Hands is full.
But yeah, 10 bags. If they miss one, they don't run back and get it because they're done from set distances. I'm being attacked by a wasp. Oh, where you shit? I'm actually being attacked by a wasp.
Sorry, I just swore. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Also representing
Sorry, guys.
Canada,
We're post.
Maxime Boudreau.
Okay.
Oh, that's amazing.
Lady. Lars.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're here. Do some running commentary with Nicola. Here we go. Let me mic you. I'm going to pass you guys over into the very capable hands of Laurence Shahlaei.
We've got Maxine and Tristan out there. They're ready to go.
Hey guys, I hope everyone is good today. Canada versus Canada.
How do you feel about this, Ross? It's a lot of bags, you know.
It is obviously completely different than we've ever seen before. So the interesting thing is if they miss, that's it. They don't get another chance. So
Here we go.
Maxine's a great thrower.
Okay.
Tristan.
Tristan's going for good distance there for Tristan, and again. And Maxine, well, these kids are flying.
No one's missed so far. He's flying. Tristan a little bit low with that one. Maxine's still a good height. Tristan getting awfully close now to that bar. Tristan
Think about moving a little bit closer now.
and that's the first miss there by Tristan. Maxine's still going strong. Oh, he gets it. Maxime onto a bag number 8, no problem. Tristan's missed 2 now.
Tristan needs to get a little bit closer. Maxine throwing
On
it.
9, he's on to the last one. Can we see someone get all 10 bags? Maxime with one big throw. I think it was 7 for Tristan.
Yeah!
Maxime gets all the bags.
There we go. That was amazing. The distance and height he was getting on them was absolutely amazing.
Interesting there, because Tristan went off quick
Mm-hmm.
and was well ahead of Maxime, but Maxime took his time and made sure of each bag.
Go.
To get that last 10th final bag from that distance.
Yeah, that was pretty fantastic.
12 meters, that last one?
Yeah, definitely. That was good going, but I think if Tristan had took his time and moved back a little bit. The lines, is that just to set out the bags, or are they not allowed to move
They're
back
not allowed to step back over those lines.
Right,
So,
there we go. That'll be wide. Yeah. Closer.
yeah, you can't get closer. It's from a distance. And they've been strict with it. That if you throw
So you just did one line bag.
yes, so each bag, once they move to the next one, then they've got to go to the next line as well. They can't come close. I think it's a 1 meter grace that they've got, and if they go over that line,
With 7 sandbags at a time of 29.75. Let's hear it for Tristan Ho.
Well done, Tristan.
We've got 7 there.
Yeah. I mean, it's good effort. I said it is. That is a lot.
And with all 10 sandbags at a time of 46.91.
46.
Give it up for Maxime Boudreau.
91 for Maxime, all 10 bags. What a way to kick it off.
Maxime's a great thrower as well.
Thank you very much for the super chat saying always look forward to World's Strongest Man streams. If groups are always set up for 2 athletes at a time, was there even a point in 25 instead of 30 athletes? It seems groups of 6 wouldn't take any longer. Stay
All
cool.
10 and 46 points.
Good point made there.
Yeah, it is because we still have to have 3 pairings for each group.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm guessing it's a budget issue.
Only
Still 5 more
The
athletes.
stones later will be one at a time, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
for having paired events,
Yeah.
nothing wrong with having
These sets of courses, and we'll have Andre Fortu against Trey Mitchell. While I'm here, I'm with the tournament director, Colin Rice. Colin, this is one of your brainchilds, the Titans toss. Tell us where you were when you came up with it.
Well, there I was in my office, as I always am. No, it was. Do you know what? This is just something that's been simmering away for a while, and with Darren and I are always discussing new ideas with the new legend Neil Green, of course. And we came up with
always
something.
entertaining to
It
watch.
certainly wasn't all me, that's for sure. It was 99% me, but
We
you
can
know.
hear Colin right
They can hear Colin.
I don't want to take all the credit. Someone else drew the drawing. But anyway, no, so we've been figuring out the
Colin without a mic.
distances. Darren and I have been figuring out the distances. Gregor Edmonds, of course, is a world champion in the Highland Games. And this really comes straight out of the 56 for height, which is something that they've been doing up in the Glens since about 1840. So, yeah, being a Scotsman, we've had plenty of practice throwing, tossing. Gregor was the world's greatest tosser at one point. And yeah, what we've seen there is Maxime Boudreau Now, Maxime Boudreau, right here, about maybe roughly where that stand is, threw a world record in the cake toss. And that was, what, 2021? So you've just about seen the best thrower there is. And he only just made it. So this is a heck of a task.
Saw this one on the menu.
So if we get anyone else doing all 10, it'll be very impressive. But certainly was exciting, I think. Thank you, Andy, very much.
Thanks a lot. Put your hands together for Colin Bryce.
But just a member's comment acknowledging that there's hardly anyone in the crowd. And you're right, there isn't. And most of them are British, interestingly.
Yeah, that we've met more British fans than anyone else.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Maybe,
I think
maybe
we're
the
gonna.
Americans will come tomorrow for the finals weekend.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably still working today and probably thought we'll just go
Go to the
weekend. Yeah.
Brits can't really just come for the weekend.
This next pair is interesting because Andre Foytu is leading this group. But if it was just based on the overall scores, Trey would be higher.
Yeah, right.
And Foytu and
What do you think
Overall,
here?
if all groups are against each other right now, Mitch is in first, Tom would be in second, and Trey would be in third.
Wow.
And I think Andre would be in sixth. But Andre is leading the group.
Yeah.
And we've got that situation in a few other groups as well. So it will be interesting once the groups are decided how things readjust.
How things are going to look like.
Trey's looking like a threat for the title.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 2025 SBD World's Strongest Man.
And I think he's the kind of guy that,
at the Titans
even like
toss,
coaches that coach other people, we'd all be
and
happy to see Trey Mitch win.
Yeah, he always seems so chill. He just kind of floats around everywhere.
He's great.
He's a great guy.
He very much reminds me of Zadrunas. Just
Yeah, you said that yesterday.
float around. He doesn't rush himself.
Yeah.
Come on, Trey!
But that self-confidence. Not
Let's
arrogant.
go, Andre!
And Andre, the youngest athlete in the contest,
Leading the group.
he's doing amazing.
What?
We've got Andre's family next to us here. His poor mother is worked up.
It's so hard for the families to us.
It's very hard.
Representing the United States of
Fine with the
America,
families.
it's the big thicket, Trey Mitchell!
There's only 4 athletes in this heat, right?
There's only
Yeah,
four,
this
so
is
the
this
last
last pack.
Representing Czech Republic, Andre Foytu!
We are all set, guys. We're going to wait for the camera guys to come up, and then Darren Sadler will blow the whistle.
2 bags from 7, 2 from 8, 2 from 9, 2 from 10 meters, then 1 from 11, and 1 final bag from 12 meters.
And we're up. Here we go, take the run to that first bag. Yeah, solid for both athletes. Wow. Trey's actually fell off the platform.
Oh, just goes over.
Oh, and he's got a bit more height.
Andre just missed his 4th. Missed the 5th. Trey has also missed.
He's a little bit higher.
Andre
He needs higher.
needs more height. He's really struggling now. Trey back on track.
Yeah.
Trey again hits the crossbar, but it goes over.
Trey!
Oh,
Oh, man.
There was a number of misses there for both. We will wait to get the officials up, but that was nowhere near.
Put your hands together for Trey Mitchell and Andre Foytu!
maybe 3.
No, so it's all the same. So it's out of 10. So say they missed 4 rounds, they'd get
The distance is okay, but the
and
height
the
just
time,
wasn't there.
the time, yeah.
Okay, so
And
it
overall
doesn't
time.
matter if
First miss, 3rd or 4th.
No.
So that really throws you out of your rhythm.
Yes.
and with the
Yeah, so
And you
it's
can
going to
get
be
it hit off
exactly the
the-
same. It doesn't matter which
off
one's
the frame as well.
Yeah,
Then you
so
know
they'll
it's
get
like,
a number
I
out
probably
of
didn't get
10
that one.
and a time, yeah.
so you would have to try and
With 3 sandbags at a time of 11.41. Let's hear it.
Yeah,
For Andre Foytu!
Unfortunately, Andre only managed to get
Yeah,
3
so it's number of bags and
And
time.
like
So
the
for the guys
distance
that
there,
tried
there
to
just
take
was
back
not enough
bags,
height for
whoever did
It'll make the group interesting. Maxine pulled himself
With 6 sandbags at a time of 27.22. Give it up for Trey Mitchell!
Yeah, well, yeah.
Tristan got 7.
Yeah.
And obviously Maxine finishing with 8. So that's going to change things up.
Yeah, that's gonna. This event is going to mix things up.
What, sorry?
who's the best thrower? It's
So Foytu, 3 sandbags, 11.41.
Flowers.
3 Mitchell, 6 and 27,
Yeah,
22.
yeah. Tom's he's good.
First heat was the quickest, 7 sandbags, 29.75.
Yeah, I'd say Shane's back. That's me. Yeah.
And here he comes.
Oh, the Laurence.
Put your hands together for Maxime Boudreau.
In that heat, in that group. I like it. Great like with all 10 bags.
Wow, it's really close. We've got one
Like
five,
go to 15.
Mitchell on 15 points. Maxime Boudreau on
Wow.
Guys,
That's cool.
stop talking over each other.
Oh, sorry, guys.
It's okay.
It's hard to hear.
The winner of the Titans toss, representing Canada, Maxime Boudreau.
There's no point talking at all when there's someone on the line because they can't hear it. And keep in order.
So we're going to do a couple of interviews as per normal. Laurence Shahlaei from Channel 5, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together.
I don't know. It looks on. I'm going to have to go and get Evans ready, though, so you can take over again.
Okay. Right. We're getting rid of Lost.
Bye, Lars.
I'm back.
Thanks for the smoothie.
You're welcome.
Thank you for the smoothie, for the
Sorry.
refreshment. So just doing a little interview. Maxime, winner in that group. And then we'll be moving on to group 5. Looking at it, I think it's going to be Nick Gardione and Andy Flynn as the first pairing. And then Luke Stoltman and Pablo Cordiaca as the second, presumably. A couple of really good throwers in group 5. Nick, Pablo. I'm not sure about Andy. Do you know if Andy's any good at tossing?
Yeah, I think he is. I think he's a good tosser, yeah.
Okay, might have 4 good throwers in this group then. But as we've just seen with Andre and Trey, it's not a simple throwing event.
No, anything can happen.
Nick looks seriously pumped up for this one. This is his good day, events-wise, so he needs a big performance here. This group, group 5, is the closest in terms of points, where still pretty much any guy could technically make the final. There's everything to fight for in this group. Whereas in other groups, there are some guys that have stretched away so far, and some guys that are so far behind, they're just out of contention, really, at this point, realistically.
And you'll hear very shortly from Kiana Martin from CBS Sports.
It was funny sitting behind the family as you see them all tense.
Yeah. Emotional roller coaster.
It really is.
All right, Maxine, we have to start by looking back just a little bit. What does it mean to you to be back on this World's Strongest Man stage, considering just the hurdles and the injuries that you have dealt with in the past?
It's nice to be back, and I really enjoyed the injuries just to show us how hard it is to come back. It was really a good mindset to have, being ready to prepare to just accomplish everything that I can and to show everyone I deserve to be where I was 2 years ago.
And then coming back to this stage, dominating in this event, you felt like this was one that you could compete in and perform extremely well. What was it about this overhead medals that you felt this way?
It's throwing. It's my event. That's it.
And finally, just looking ahead to the next event, you said this is another one that you feel is one of your strengths. As you look ahead to this final event and where you sit in this group, currently sitting at 3rd, what's your mindset?
This brought me in tight for first, so we'll see which order I'm in. I'll just need to watch what they're doing and just manage to stay in 2nd place in the finals.
So congratulations.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.
Keep your hands together one more time for Maxime Boudreau.
So Luke here saying, I think Guardian's going to surprise people in this event. We are sat behind his whole family.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Hopefully it goes very well.
So Maxime looking like in good state to go through to the final with one event remaining. We'll see.
We're just getting the bags back in order, guys. And then we'll be moving on to the next group.
J-Mark, thank you for doing that awesome reporting. However, always a chance to improve. Could you please, during a race, explain more about what is happening and not cheering on?
Next up here, group number 5. This is a 4-man
That
group
must
as well.
have been Nicola and Lars.
We have
Definitely.
Nick Guardione from the USA, the first world's strongest man.
Yeah, we'll try, guys, but you know we are fans too, so we're gonna get excited.
He's up against Andrew Flynn, who's having a fantastic first time SBD World's Strongest Man, third this year. A couple of months ago at Britain's Strongest Man. Looked like it's going to be a cracking year for Andrew Flynn. So very tight, this group, very tight. 8.5 points, Guardione. And Andrew Flynn is tied in second place currently with the Highland Oak, the 10-time World's Strongest Man competitor, Luke Stoltman. He will be up in the second heat of the Titans toss. And he's up against a man who's a very good thrower, Pavlo Kodiaka. So Stoltman, Kodiaka will be after Guardione and Flynn. Kodiaka currently has a 3.5 point lead over Stoltman and Flynn, with Nick just a 1.5 back there. So it's all to play for in group number 5.
Hopefully Quinn's coming through nice and clear on the mic for you there, guys. We've got a super chat from Scott. Would a world's strongest man in the Highlands possibly brain be good? Good to be okay, especially the Highlands.
Reset team of reset it in
It's never been in the UK.
JP,
That would be awesome.
our very own C3PO on his way down here.
Strongman fan bases in the world.
Almost ready to go
Proved
with Guardione
Nick
and
got a
Flynn.
slap from his training partner, Austin Andrade there. Andy, cool as a cucumber as always.
Yeah, he's always pretty chill.
He is. Just waiting for them to be called onto the stage.
This is the 2025 SBD World's Strongest Man. Next up at the Titans toss, Nick Guardione and Andrew Flynn.
Here we go. Getting the crowd up there.
Michael Scott, the super chat, thank you. Low crowd because it's in California. Coming to the East Coast, big crowds again. Cali is just different. Cali is different. I should change the pace to outside that mind.
I love it. I'm loving it. Love it here in Sacramento. Really nice.
And Marisha, thank you for the super chat. That is a spreadsheet. Go to Strongman Archives and you can, it's being updated live. Nick is amped.
But he is
War cry from him there.
Yeah.
Right.
Right, we're going to tell you what's happening,
Yeah.
guys. But the mic
First
is
team.
losing us.
Yes. Yeah, we will ooh and ah. I can't say we won't.
Representing the United States of America, Nick Guardione.
He was so ready to go.
He's so ready.
Representing Great Britain, Andrew Flynn.
Let's go! Oh, I'm so buzzing.
My heart is in my mouth.
I know.
For a second before that whistle goes.
Come on, Darren.
Come on, Darren. Yeah, they're ready. Let's go.
Here we go, making our way to that first bag.
Both clear in the first one. Massive fight by Nick.
Second one for both athletes.
Andy's slightly ahead, but he's a much lower than Nick's.
Third, fourth bag for both athletes. Oh, he did, he got it. Fifth bag for both athletes. Sixth for Andrew Flynn. And
Andy's, right. Andy's just missed his first one. Oh, Nick went over. Oh, Nick has gone over again. Andy's missed 2. Go on, Nick!
little slip.
Nick just missed his first bag. Both onto the last bag. Oh no, no height on that one for Andy. There's nothing there. Nick's taking his time. And no, he stepped out of the zone. So he has to throw between 2 lines to make sure he's doing it from right different. No, unfortunately.
The height was there, but just the distance wasn't. It started off. Really
What a great effort from Nick
athlete.
Guardione and
As I said,
Andrew Flynn.
that explosive power goes very, very quickly.
Yes.
And unless you are like the best at this event, I think it's going to be a struggle to finish all 10 backs.
But yeah, great shake and bake from Nick Guardione there. Yeah, before I can see it looks like. So the guys are just waiting for confirmation on how many bags and their times. Nick is the winner in that round. And again, in this group, there's just one more heat to go, and that's going to be Luke Stoltman and Papa Kodiaka. Let's see what the amount on the time is to be.
Yep. Just waiting for confirmation.
Was that commentary good? It's really hard actually to commentate this one because they're both throwing at the same time. It's hard to know exactly which bag they're on at any given time and to not talk over each other at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
With 6 sandbags and a time of 20.16. Let's hear it for Andrew Flynn.
6 and 20.16 for Andrew Flynn.
Fast time though for the 6. Yeah. Very fast.
With 8 sandbags and a time of 28.38. Let's hear it for Nick Guardio.
28.38. He's happy with that.
That is really, really good. That's a good time for 8 bags. Only missing 2 bags in that time. That's really, really good.
That's really good. Good start by Nick.
But we have got Luke Stoltman and Pavlo. And
So Flynn 6 in 20.16. Big Nick Guardio an 8 in 28.38.
There are 10 bags in total. Progressively getting further and further away. So
But you know who's coming next. If you see a Goliath standing just offset, in the black hat there, we have the reigning SBD World's Strongest Man, Tom Stoltman. That only means one thing, is that his brother's coming out next to compete at World's Strongest Man.
I don't know about you, Nicola. I'm
So Stoltman against Corey Acker.
This is actually my favourite so far.
Yeah.
You certainly need the point. The sandbags, 8 and 28.38 is the time to beat in this group. Stoltman against Corey Acker, the last 2 men in group number 5.
Yeah, I think it's really exciting because it could be looking so smooth and then they just miss that one. And they could hear it hitting off the frame and it kind of throws them. So anything can happen. It's a lot of
There's
fun.
Gregor Edmonds there in the black outfit.
And the bags, I
Was
believe,
the
are still 50
Highland Games world champion back in the day.
Yeah.
A great weight for height tosser, as Colin Bryce said earlier. Head of equipment. Finalist of World's Strongest Man in 2001.
But let's not forget, they're throwing them over like
He's head of the
7
equipment
meters,
team this
like 12 meters away from it as well.
Yeah.
It really is some distance.
It's very impressive,
2002,
actually.
excuse me.
Maxime, wow.
How dare I?
That was super,
Got
super
that
impressive.
one,
Because
fair.
when you watch the stats
2002
later on, you'll
Parliament.
realise how difficult this actually is, this event.
Yeah. Space Hobo, Liz, will you be doing any meetups today? I do meetups all day, every day.
We're here all weekend.
Yeah. Like in between events, we're going to be around and about.
Next up,
Very welcome
at the
to come
Titans
say
toss, Pablo Cordiaca and Luke Stoltman.
Luke Stoltman and Pablo Corriaca making their way out to the platform to take on the Titan toss.
Who do you reckon out of these two?
Pablo.
And do you reckon he gets all 10?
Yes.
Huh? That's cool.
What do you think?
Okay. According to his training and what he told Colin Bryce, he can easily do all 10.
Yeah.
And I know he's a great thrower.
I think Luke will get 8.
Okay.
But I think he'll be quite fast.
Do we know? Oh, can you remember next time?
It was 28. With 28 something.
I see someone in the
I think it was 28 something.
I see someone in the comments has the spreadsheet open and can help us.
28.21 or something. You've just totally made that up.
Guessing have 10, Luke 7. Yeah. Yes, Darryl, we did have a meetup yesterday. A members meet.
Representing Great Britain, the reigning Britain's strongest man,
Thank you.
Luke Stoltman.
Did you go Willie's again?
We went to Willie's twice yesterday.
Good for you.
Yeah.
On your website.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah. We'll got you a burger. I definitely owe you a burger. Have 9, Luke 6, and a spicy fight with Andy.
Representing Ukraine, Pavlo Cordiaca.
Oh.
Yeah, actually close. The referees to be in place. Right, so starting this year, I've got Darren on the stopwatch, Dave Warner and Magnus for 1 for each athlete doing split times on the bags.
Here we go.
Easy pass back first.
Easy peasy, yeah. Oh, great height and distance from Luke. A little bit lower from Pav, but still getting them. It was better than ours. They've both got.
Oh, I think Pav just missed his first.
Oh, wow.
Pablo's and Mary's missed 3. He's missed 4.
Luke's still going strong.
Yeah, so Luke's still got 4 bags to go.
And he's still winning that nicely.
Oh, Pablo's missed most of them.
Oh, yeah, it's so long.
Luke's got 2 bags to go.
Oh, wow.
That's that 9th bag.
Luke Stoltman on his final bag. Is he going to get it?
No.
Well, I'm very
Put your hands together for Pablo Cordiaca and Luke Stoltman.
Unfortunately, that did not go how we expected at all. Not even close.
No, not even a close. I think after bag 5 he missed all of it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Well, we'll get confirmation now.
But Luke Stoltman did get 9 bags. He only missed the last one, and it wasn't by much, to be fair.
No.
The height was there, it just wasn't enough distance.
Yeah. Very interesting, very spicy.
Take back what I said.
Our predictions are shit.
Yeah.
With 4 sandbags and a time of 12.81. Let's hear it for Pablo Cordiaca.
Pablo came last in the group on the toss. I don't think anyone had that
4 bags
on their bingo cards.
Fast 4 bags.
With 9 sandbags and a time of 34.81. The winner of the Titans toss. Let's hear it for Luke Stoltman.
Oh, shirts are being thrown into the crowd.
Oh, I give it to a dude.
So
the Highland Oak reigns supreme at the SBD World's Strongest Man.
So that's going to be 5 points for Luke Stoltman, 4 for Nick Guardione, 3 for Andy Flynn, and just 2 for Pablo Cordiaca, which is going to make that group even closer.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Already close group.
I'm very impressed with Luke, but I shouldn't be surprised because he does do this. He surprises us, and it's like, oh.
Yeah, he's not 2-time European.
So it's pretty close whether he will be
Fantastic athlete. But I didn't expect that on the throw-in, if I'm honest.
So
Well done.
Luke Stoltman 9 and 34.81. That's huge for Stoltman.
At
Maybe to get through to another SBD World Strongest Man final.
Wow. Well done, Luke.
Yeah, Pablo's trajectory.
40 years young.
He was so
10th World Strongest Man. Most experienced man in the field.
But it was just
Can he
going
make
under
it
the
once
bar
again?
time and time again. It wasn't even close to the height that he needed on it.
No, I think he went a bit too fast and should take his time a little bit. Luke was cool, calm, collected, knew what he was doing. Maybe that is something for these guys to be watching at the side, not to rush them. Is it 60 seconds?
So I think Luke is just composing himself backstage, getting some water, and then be back out.
Although no one needs
The interview for Michelle Ackerley. Kiana Martin. He's putting some clothes on. No, he's not. He's stripping off. Here he comes. Put your hands together one more time for Luke Stoltman. Put on a show here in Sacramento.
Yeah, this is going to be a super close group going into the final event. Everything to fight for. Very stressful. The problem is that with that sort of pressure, especially with these guys who aren't experienced at this competition, one mistake could cost you everything.
Yeah.
It's going to be about who can keep their head. It's a really, really hard last event. Like, the stone that they have to press overhead is a massive block, essentially. I know a lot of guys were struggling with the stone to shoulder because it's shape of it and it's getting it up onto that shoulder. The Husafel is going to be flat on the floor to start with. So they're not in a nice position to pick it up in. There are going to be guys that aren't going to be able to pick it up.
Yeah.
Then they've got, I can't remember the distance. It's like 30 or 40 meters, I believe.
Oh, in this heat.
Yeah.
Oh, slipping as well.
Yeah. And then going into a tackless stone over a bar. So it's a brutal way to finish the groups, but I am here for it.
I'm all in.
Yeah.
I'm all in if I'm not doing it.
Yeah. That's going to be a long one, though, because they've got a 90-second time limit and each guy's going out on their own. So,
yeah, so it's going to be quite a long event. But it's going to be a good one to watch, for sure.
100%. Luke's just doing a TV interview on the mic, so it's quiet, but usually they switch the mics on afterwards and do a little interview for the live audience. 50 of them.
Who wants to hear from the Highland Oak?
Here we go. There's the live audience.
Yes, very shortly.
Up to the top right now. Yeah, we're doing the interview over the speaker.
Look, I have to get the crowd involved one more time for Luke Strongman. Coming into this event, you said that this is a tricky one. Meanwhile, dominating your group here, what was your mindset going into this one?
Just try not to make any mistakes and just do what I did in training and just get into that flow state with the bags. And fortunately, that paid off today.
Absolutely. And then now you are a half point out of first place in your group, and you got your final event ahead. What's your thought process and how are you approaching that?
Just go and listen to stones to get to the final. It's pretty simple, really, break it down. The guys in the group are fantastic, so I know I've got to be at my best to put them to the post. My goal is to make the finals, give Tom some energy. That's why I've got an extra spicy chili in my dad too, because there's two of us. Double the spice in the final. Tom is the world's strongest man. I need to make everyone else here and get the sport title.
So just keep